Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Aaliyah.
And I'm O'Keefe.
And welcome to Time to Talk with the Marklins Motivational Sunday, April 7th, 2024. So, you guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. We definitely are. We did go to church and we had a wonderful service. So, you guys, how are your week?
Hope it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it at work, at home, studying, wherever you do.
How was your week?
It was stressing.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Remember, you have to find positivity out of your week, even if it does get stressful, because life sometimes does hit. But remember, you have to be happy with yourself, and you have to keep yourself motivated. Okay?
It was stressing, but guess what? I went through, with the help of God and the support of my wife, I made it in, and I'm happy, and I still came out smiling despite the stress. It wasn't easy at work, wasn't easy, all this traffic, but thank God.
Yes, we made it through another week, you guys.
Right.
And so I know last week we put in some assignments for you guys to do, to come in and let us know what motivates you and what drives your motivation. Go ahead.
And also, guys, my wife made breakfast, and you guys gonna see the pictures. It's so nice. She made what's that? Waffles?
That is pink.
Oh, my bad, guys. She made pancakes. She made eggs, stuff, egg and vegetable, a lot of stuff on it, and bacon.
And hash browns.
And hash brown. And she had her little peppermint tea, and I had my cocoa as usual. Yes, guys. So we'll be while we discuss, we'll be dining also.
Alrighty, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and prepare our plates and stay tuned. Don't stop it. Hi, you guys. So we already prepared our plates and everything.
Yes, guys.
So I'm going to read a motivational quote that I wrote down. One of them is, believe you can, and you're halfway there. And that was by Theodore Roosevelt, which was a famous quote by him. Which means, like, believe you can. Don't ever say to yourself, I can't do it, because you can. You know, things might get hard sometimes, and you might have challenges along the way. But remember, you can do it because God has a purpose for you. And just like we spoke with last week about what's for you is for you, remember that God is going to help you along your journey. You just have to trust and believe and pray that you'll get there. And also, that starts with also believing in yourself, that God has a purpose for you. So, I want to read that quote to you guys. So, reading that quote to you guys, what do you guys think? Do you have some challenges along the way? What are some of your challenges along the way? I know we do. Being a married couple, still totally like being newlywed, I guess they would say, because we've only been married for 4 years now. So
3 years.
4 years in July. So yeah.
3 years. July.
Okay. No, it's gonna be 4 in July.
So 21.
Yeah.
So now 2024. So 3 years.
Oh, 3 years. Oh God. I'm trying to rush time, you guys. Don't worry.
It seemed like longer though, guys. It seemed like maybe 10 years, but it's really 3 years. Going good. And also, guys, I still added onto what you just said. Struggles and challenges is natural.
And everybody has them.
Everybody has some struggles or the other. And think about it. Let me just prove to you, or to bring it a little bit clearer, why struggles is natural. When a baby just born, and that baby had a little nipple buckle, you know, for example, this is a little nipple buckle of a little child, right? My cocoa cup, right? And the baby be drinking from that cocoa, the nipple bottle. And somebody take that little bottle away, the child start to cry. You know, so that literally is a form of stress. You pressure the child mind as it related to how you disturb the child. You know, and that's just a little baby.
Yeah.
You know, so things, it doesn't always gonna come in that way, but struggles, obstacles, It's always happening.
It's going to arise indirectly or directly.
Yes.
So remember, it's okay. And anybody that tells you that they don't have challenges, or anybody that tells you they don't go through anything, they're lying.
Stay far.
They're lying.
Stay far.
They're lying.
In fact, run. Run. Anybody say that they're not going through something, or they never been through something, run away. They are the biggest hypocrite ever made on earth.
Also, you guys, on here, on my little tea thingy, we drink yogi tea, and I'm drinking peppermint tea, and on here it has like another motivational quote, and it says, oh God, you guys, sorry. The worst enemy we have is our own fear.
Oh, fear?
So that's true, you guys. The worst enemy we have is our own fear. Yes, you guys, that's true.
Yes, guys. And the fear is not of God. Fear is not of God. Because with fear, it puts you way back as it related to making decisions, as it related to moving forward in your career, in your life, taking that initial stage to grow and to excel and to expand and to do what you love. But because of fear, you stay right back inside of your box. And the honest truth is, guys, the honest truth is, a lot of people died and their dream was not fulfilled because of fear. And also, just to add another one, I know we are, working on time. Just to add another one, guys, the grave. And I hope somebody get this, or you see where I'm heading with it. The grave is the richest place. Now, somebody might ask, why is the grave the richest place? You know why the grave is the richest place, guys? A lot of dreams died and never come to fulfillment, never come to reality because of fear. People fear they lose their money. People fear taking out their money to invest in their own self or family or business ideas. And because of that, time goes on, they get older, they get sick, they die, leaving back the money behind for someone else to enjoy, or for the bank to take it, or the government, or whoever that those money or whatever wealth or assets, whoever have access to it.
Yeah. And
that's the honest truth. Could have even be a very enemy may have access to your finance when you pass on, and they rob you. Whatever you leave, because
I hope not
use for you, but that's the honest truth. So be careful of fear, guys.
Definitely, you guys. Definitely be careful of your fears, because even like last week when I was saying, even the Albert brothers or Wilbur Einstein, none of those famous events of the Wright brothers too. But just remember, like, some of these famous inventors that we know today, they never knew that their plan was going to work. They just stayed motivated, and they was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to write this down, write it down. And then one day they decided, you know what? I'm going to put all these writings I have together and see what the outcome came to be. A lot of them did not know it was going to work. Even with the first light bulb, flying a plane, being the first black pilot, doing anything like that, they didn't know.
Right.
But because of motivation, they still stayed positive. They remembered that fear wasn't going to conquer their positivity, and they stayed focused. And that's another thing you have to do. When you're motivated, you have to stay focused, because there's going to be so many distractions around you. You have to remember why. And your why is going to be different from everybody else's why around you.
Right.
Because we're not the same. We're all human, but we're not the same. We come from different backgrounds. We're different genders. It's so many things that make us so different. But you have to remember that just because you're different, it doesn't make you any less or more than anyone else. Remember that you still have to treat others equally. Don't big up yourself so fast and be like, I got it all together. No, you don't. Let's calm down. You'll get there, but let's take it easy. Let's take the easy road, because guess what? There might be a bump in the road, and that person that you bigged yourself up to might be that same person that has to run and kind of help you. So remember, don't try to make yourself feel like you're bigger and badder than everybody else, because life happens, you guys. It happens. What were you going to say, honey?
And also, guys, be humble.
Humble, yeah.
Wherever you are in life, honestly, it's not always easy to be humble. Why? A lot of people never used to have, for example, money, wealth. Wealth come their way, never had a career, never have a good job, good benefit, whatever. And it come their way. Not every mind know how to handle and deal with success. And that's the honest truth. Because just as how we're talking here, there's things that we can do and surprise our very own self. A lot of people surprise themselves, but you find out that you have stocked upness or stocked up that in your
Stuck up, yes.
Right, like stocked up in your own little self-pride, attitude, behavior. You find out that you have that tendency within you. Pray and ask God and cease from that kind of thing because it's a bondage.
But some people don't realize it though.
People don't realize. That's why I said, good. You're right. A lot of people don't realize. That is why you need to do self-analogy very often. As for me personally, I try to do it every night as best as possible. Not always I do it because sometimes I'm very overwhelmed with tiredness and sleep. But I love to reflect, replay the entire day. And if I find that I offended someone, which at times I do, I'm not perfect and I'm a human being. Do I want to be perfect? Yes. Am I perfect? No. If I was perfect, I would be God, and I'm not God.
Far from it.
Fall off. Right. I'm far from it. So yes, I'm not perfect.
Neither one of us, you guys.
Right.
Neither one of us.
Good. And so what I try to do personally as for me, as I try to replay, and if I find out that I might step on anybody toe throughout the day, sometimes it bother me. So until tomorrow morning I go to work or wherever. Sometimes even my wife, right?
Yeah.
But I be like, whoa, you know that I was wrong? And I said, no, you shouldn't do that. And I go to her, Ali, I'm so sorry. I was wrong. And if my co-worker, I go to them and say, hey, look, man, this is petty. This is childish. Come on, put this away. I'm sorry. And that's the honest truth because it affects me. And sometimes, as I said, you can step on toe not realizing, but with self-analogy, you get to put the pieces together and replay it your day and see how people react to when you make a certain decision or choice. Now, the honest truth is now, you're not unable to please everybody because you're going to just do the right thing and somebody just hated it because you have bad heart and bad mindset, bad ways. So you have no control over such people. However, when you have full control over your over what you do, make sure you don't intentionally hurt no one.
And to say something, you guys, not to say that when you have full control over yourself, you should always be mindful what you're saying to anybody. Before you even say something, you should think about, hey, is this godly? Or hey, is this the right thing to say? Or hey, is this the time or the moment to say this? Because guess what? And I tell my husband this all the time, you guys. Just because you think it's the right thing to say, and just because you inside yourself say, you know what, I'm just saying it, I'm not trying to offend nobody, it's the way you come across. The way you come across with somebody can take it and run with it and take it totally different, especially if they're from a different culture or they're from a different background and they're not used to your terminology or your behavior. They've never come across someone like you that's straightforward or whatever the case may be. Just remember, be mindful how you say things, you guys, because we want to keep each other motivated and we want to keep each other in a good mind space. And we know that we have a good, I guess, mindset or focus for one another. And I mean, not everybody will, but just talking on our behalf, we do. Just remember, when you say something to somebody, just be careful, be mindful. Because you don't want somebody to take something the wrong way, and then you're like, oh my God, I didn't mean that way. And then you feel so bad. And then it's like, it didn't have to go that far. So just remember, be mindful. And don't take things at heart. Be careful. Because guess what? Also, another part of being motivated is, you guys, we have to be able to take criticism.
Right.
Because criticism is a way to grow. And especially your loved one, your family, the ones that really care about you and want to see you do well, they're going to give you criticism. And don't take it as, oh my God, they want to see me fail. Constructive criticism is the best type of criticism. Let me tell you why. To me, because it makes me want to fight harder. It makes me want to do better to let them know that, hey, their criticism worked and I got it. You know? So, yes, you guys.
And sometimes too, guys, the outside world sees more than what you see, even
Yes.
in their very own life.
And you guys, I'm
They
going to
know-
refill my tea really quickly, you guys.
No problem, we got it right here. Yes, guys, so sometimes the outside world sees more in your very own life. You know, because whether we like it or not, we are all public figures. Because we go into the public, people gonna admire us. People gonna know, look on your face and say, oh, she's doing good, or you doing good today. Another day, look at your face, no, something going on bad, because it all shows, everything shows.
Yes.
This body, entire body is like a complete system, an engine.
Yes.
And for those persons who understand computer and who understand mechanic and vehicle and other mechanism, sometimes just listen to the engine. You know something is wrong with that car. You might cannot depict some of the situation. You can depict, say, okay, this is it, this is a sickness, this is a stress, whatever. But some diagnostic, you know, you just see something different and strange about the person, whether in their tone, whether in their facial expression, whether in their responding, whether in whatever, the dressing, a lot of things can tell someone what they're going through.
Yes.
You know, so sometimes, as I said, people, the outside world can easily depict problem more than even us, our own self.
Yeah.
So, take the criticism, somebody criticize you, take it. Even though not everybody that really criticize you really mean you're good, sometimes they want it to be used as a martyr to destroy your character and your morals and to get you, get your mind off track or distracted from whatever you're working on.
Right, but that should be also another bigger
That is why you
motivation to
need
keep on
mental,
going.
good, and that is why you need mental resistance and mental strength. And you do analogy. So when somebody criticizes you, don't just drive them away and don't just embrace it, but do a self-analogy, ask God, pray, and seek after higher knowledge and deeper truth, and then you proceed. If it's something that is good and they criticize you, it's not gonna always be pretty. That's the honest truth. And if somebody gonna always, even you're in the wrong, and they be like, hey, you were right, you should do this, you should do, you are always right, this is, you're never wrong yet. Such person is not your friend, and they're not there to uplift you, they are there to watch your own demise or self-destruction. They want to see you fall most of the time. Because if you love a friend, you should tell your friend the truth. Even if it hurts. Better you tell the truth and your friend really hurt and forget about it, malice you, but that's the truth. But one day, just one day, that same friend will come back and say, hey, I really was wrong. If time proceeds, and I'm sorry. And that's how it is. Those things bring trust, bonding, So be always prepared to be criticized, because we all be criticized, whether the way how we look, the way how we dress, the way how we talk, our complexion of our skin, our race that we come from, our nation that we're born into, wherever, with the food that we eat. For example, Chinese, they criticize daily.
Yeah.
Talking about they eat dogs.
Okay. See you guys. I felt that coming, you guys. I knew it was coming.
Guys, talks about
You
they
didn't know
eat
about the
dogs.
dog part. Okay.
And some of those Chinese, all they have the dog to do just for their pet, for protection like anybody else.
Okay.
So, criticism always gonna come. For example, me, people criticize me every day. They laugh a lot of time, and I laugh too, because sometimes I just get joke out of some little silly things. I get a good laugh. I laugh at them. They criticizing me. Your eyes turn. I even show them. I can straighten my eyes. I can turn my eyes. I'm sure them.
No.
Yeah, even at work, guys. You say, hey, why your eyes like that? I I laugh when I even show them what I can do with my eyes. I can turn my eyes, I can straighten it and all of those stuff. And I get that good amusement of it. Nothing, it doesn't affect my mind. I don't care.
Okay.
So criticism will come naturally with everybody. Even she they criticize, but she will talk that part. But you know, oh baby, you do good with the pancake and the egg. Good breakfast, honey. I enjoy the breakfast. The pancake.
You really criticize what they criticize me on, honey? Yeah?
You thought that part.
I don't know. You gotta tell me. See, sometimes we don't know what they criticize me on, honey. Huh?
You thought that part, you know.
You don't know nothing?
I love you.
He's over here criticizing you guys.
I'm not criticizing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, yes, guys, so.
See? And not
go
everybody
back
that says they're on your team, because I don't know what they're talking about. What are they talking about, you?
Are they talking about?
I
don't know, I'm just saying.
They criticize me too?
Everybody get criticized. You believe you're exempt?
No.
Everybody get criticized. It's just that some of the people.
That is just more indirectly though when they criticize
well,
me.
directly and indirectly. Everybody get criticized. Everybody.
Yeah, but I've never seen it directly though. I've always seen it indirectly.
Well, that's good. I've seen it both directly, and I know. And if they're bold enough to criticize me directly, I'm pretty sure indirectly maybe worse. I don't care. From God is on my side, and I have a beautiful, supportive wife and families and good friends and all these kind of people that I really trust and care for. Forget about the outside world.
Yeah.
Because if you do good, people talk bad. You do bad, people talk bad and good. So, forget about it.
Alright, you guys. So we're hitting 20-something minutes here. So, it's been another wonderful Motivational Sunday with you guys. And?
Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, not even your wife or your husband can believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Because most time when you believe in yourself, it has to do with work. Nobody can put in the work for you. I believe in my wife. I love her. I care for her. I trust her. I believe in her. She's in school now. I believe that she's going to do good. I believe that she's going to do the right thing and, excel and whatever. But guess what? My belief, that's just a aspect of it. That's a motivation by itself, yes. But when it comes on to these things, the schooling, the notes, the papers, and all of these kind of studies, all of whatever she have going on for schooling, she have to do it. Make that sacrifice. I will support, but she have to do the financing. And that is the same thing, guys. People believe in you, but you first have to believe in yourself and make the dream come true. Reality.
Yes, you guys. So it's been nice seeing you guys today. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful upcoming week. And we look forward to seeing you sometime in the middle of the week. And then, of course, again, next Sunday for another motivational segment. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. That way you get all of our notifications for all of our upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Share it with a friend and be lovely as always. Thank you for watching our channel. Bye.
Bye.